My dear Miss Fotish, I'm forwarding to you the calendar of Yugoslavia of 1939, showing the house and community in which I had many sad and joyful adventures, and in which also, by a bizarre coincidence, I was born. As you see from the photograph on the sheet for June, the old-fashioned building is located at the foot of a wooded hill called Bogdanich. Adjoining it is a church, and behind it, a little further up, a graveyard. Our nearest neighbours were 2 miles away. In the winter, when the snow was 6 or 7 feet deep, our isolation was complete. My mother was indefatigable. She worked regularly from 4 o'clock in the morning till 11 in the evening. From 4 to breakfast time, 6 a.m., while others slumbered, I never closed my eyes, but watched my mother with intense pleasure as she attended quickly, sometimes running, to her many self-imposed duties. She directed the servants to take care of all our domestic animals. She milked the cows, she performed all sorts of labour unassisted, set the table, prepared breakfast for the whole household. Only when it was ready to be served did the rest of the family get up. After breakfast, everybody followed my mother's inspiring example. All did their work diligently, liked it, and so achieved a measure of contentment. But I was the happiest of all, the fountain of my enjoyment being our magnificent Maszek, the finest of all cats in the world. I wish I could give you an adequate idea of the affection that existed between us. We lived for one another. Wherever I went, Maszek followed because of our mutual love and the desire to protect me. When such a necessity presented itself, he would rise to twice his normal height, buckle his back, and with his tail, as rigid as a metal bar, and whiskers like steel wires, he would give vent to his rage with explosive puffs. It was a terrifying sight, and whoever had provoked him, human or animal, would beat a hasty retreat. Every evening we would run from the house along the church wall, and he would rush after me and grab me by the trousers. He tried hard to make me believe that he would bite, but the instant his needle-sharp incisors penetrated the clothing, the pressure ceased, and their contact with my skin was gentle and tender as a butterfly alighting on a petal. He liked best to roll on the grass with me. While we were doing this, he bit and clawed and purred in rapturous pleasure. He fascinated me so completely that I too bit and clawed and purred. We could not stop, but rolled and rolled in a delirium of delight. We indulged in this enchanting sport day by day, except in rainy weather. In respect to water, Maszek was very fastidious. He would jump 6 feet to avoid wetting his paws. On such days we went into the house and selected a nice cosy place to play. Maszek was scrupulously clean, had no fleas or bugs, shed no hair, and showed no objectionable traits. He was touchingly delicate in signifying his wish to be let out at night, and scratched the door gently for readmittance. Now, I must tell you a strange and unforgettable experience that stayed with me all my life. Our home was about 1,800 feet above sea level, and as a rule we had dry weather in the winter, but sometimes a warm wind from the Adriatic would blow persistently for a long time, melting the snow, flooding the land, and causing great loss of property and life. We would witness the terrifying spectacle of a mighty seething river, carrying wreckage and tearing down everything movable in its way. I often visualize the events of my youth, and when I think of this scene, the sound of the waters fills my ears, and I see, as vividly as then, the tumultuous flow and the mad dance of the wreckage. But my recollections of winter, with its dry cold and immaculate white snow, are always agreeable. It happened that one day the cold was drier than ever before. People walking in the snow left a luminous trail behind them, and a snowball thrown against an obstacle gave a flare of light like a loaf of sugar cut with a knife. In the dusk of the evening, as I stroked Maszek's back, I saw a miracle that made me speechless with amazement. Maszek's back was a sheet of light, and my hand produced a shower of sparks loud enough to be heard all over the house.